Hey guys, it's Skater here of Let's Play the Nation, and guess what? Well, let me go back to youtube.com/subscriptions/whatever the fuck that is. But before I get into the main video, which is a plugin for Chrome and Mozilla and Firefox, or Mozilla Firefox, and I think it works on Torch. There were some other browsers that I personally don't use, but those are the ones that I know and I use, and they're available for those. And there's a few. I'll put a link in the description to that and this page, which is SteamOS. Any of you guys that are gamers, that are PC gamers, that have ever, for some reason, or if you have a media center PC and you've always wanted to stream the games off your gaming PC and play it there, you're gonna freak out when you read this, because not only does this support games natively, that is, whatever, it's a Linux-based operating system that, get this, is, Steam, whatever. It's going to be downloadable soon, so it's not here yet, but it will be very soon. You're going to have in-home streaming, which means you can play all your Windows and Mac games on your SteamOS machine too. You just have to turn on your computer that's running Steam, and you can stream them over your network through that machine. Now, if you have, let's say, what's it called, a router that is connected to, wired to both of these things, great. Especially if it's a gigabit, you'll have a perfect experience. But I don't know how well it's going to work over Wi-Fi. I only have enough hardware to make one good PC, so I have an old PC that I can try to make into one of these and test it out, but I don't know. So I'm gonna try to get my hands on some hardware, see if I can get a computer that is good enough to stream it. Actually, no. I just thought of something. You guys are gonna. I'm gonna make a video, and I'm testing this out when it's all available. Yeah, you guys just witnessed me have a revelation that I have the hardware to do this. Yes. You guys are gonna, or if you're as excited as me, Jesus. Anyways, this is YouTube. This is not your YouTube. This is my YouTube, and obviously, it's laid out a little bit differently than yours. Here's the video that I saw. Didn't link to that article, but whatever. NCIX, subscribe to them. Subscribe to Linus Tech Tips. Raise the World on YouTube, or www.techsyndicate.com. And to us, Let's Play the Nation right here. Anyways, it's in a grid. Why is it in a grid? I'll tell you why it's in a grid. This thing, YouTube Center. I'll have a link to a page where you can download it in the description, and there's a whole bunch of things. You can remove advertisements, which is checked off by default and kind of pisses me off, but I like it so much that I'm gonna make this video to tell you guys about it, but at the same time tell you guys to remove that or uncheck it once you download it. It has its own watch videos thing that keeps track. I prefer the YouTube one because that syncs across my multiple PCs. You can center the page, flex it. So here. This is what it would have looked like without this. But luckily, I have this, and it now looks like this. much better. You get much more of that content you were looking for on one page. I just like it better. A lot more of the content I'm interested in is above the fold, which is a web. It's actually a newspaper term, but it's also applied to web development, if you didn't know. Whatever. And this is the other main reason, dash playback. It only loads a certain amount. That's why it's unchecked here, but by default, YouTube uses it, and you can change it. There's themes. You can, whatever, you can scroll straight to the player. There's a bunch of stuff. Like when you click on a video, it'll scroll down to where the player's at instead of like all the way at the top. You can set autoplay. I have it to prevent when I, click or control click, command click, or command click on Mac, control click on PC, or on Windows. I don't know about Linux. There should be a command that does it. Anyways, the open a new tab command. When I do that, it means I'm loading multiple players. I want to, go from one to the next. I don't want them all to start playing automatically. I want to select which one I want to do that with. So this helps. You can set the resolution, disable auto resolution, resize. You can set the size. The default one I have it set as large, and then you can change what the large and small buttons do. Set the volume of the video to set one or auto mute it. Set stuff for external ones. You can download the videos. So like if someone uploads a podcast, you can download it, load it on your phone, and just watch it on the car or in the car, or listen to it while you're driving. Don't watch it while you're driving to work. That's a bad idea. On the train, on the bus, whatever. You can listen to it on your phone. Watch it as long as you're not driving any one of those vehicles. Just making that clear. Set the format to whatever. Download as a link, which I don't know why you want to do that. Show 3D and download menu. I don't have anything 3D in the house, so whatever. The file name, the title. No, I haven't changed that, but now that I look at it, I should probably change it. The repeat. You can change stuff about the UI, the placement of all those. You can select it. Lights. You can have the light off on the page. Show you what that is. The video thumbnails. You can enable it, and it'll like scrub through. That's pretty cool. You can change the quality. Ratings bar. It'll show you the ratings before you click on the video, which is pretty cool. And for the comments, you can actually see what country everybody's from. Then you'll see a flag, or I don't know what it looks like without the flag thing selected. Whatever, it auto updates. Well, it'll pop up a notification for you to download the new one. But when you download it, well, first of all, there's debug, donating, and a whole bunch of other stuff about the thing. When you update it, it'll give you a link to download the new version. Then you have to reinstall it, and then, or before you reinstall, make sure you have the other one, or you go here and export your file settings. Like if you click here, it'll export as it'll export right into the downloads folder, and you're good to go. And then when you want to reapply it, there, save and reload. There you go. And it'll open up this. Anyways, to show you what the watch page looks like, I'm gonna go here. See, by default, it's like this. Lights off. You can click here to turn it off. anywhere that's not the player, because the player would, whatever. Oh, gotta mute that. Sorry. Then at the thing, look, I commented, awesome clip, man, and there's my flag. I'm Canadian, if you guys didn't know that. But I guess you guys should have known that. Canada versus, man. Canada's better. For some reason, it's all music. I should think it's because of the music in the video. But, yeah, that's what that looks like. Go download it. Go check out SteamOS if you're a PC gamer that has a media center that they want to play games on, or a media center PC that they want to play games on in their living room. You need to buy like a controller to it. Awesome. Actually, might be a little bit too laggy with the wireless controller and a Wi-Fi, but might work. I don't know. Anyways, peace and subscribe.